Hello, everyone. I want us to talk about why most businesses fail. Why do we start our businesses, or some people start businesses and you want to talk to them or ask them how the business is going through. They tell them, "Oh, I gave up the business. I could not continue the business. It was too difficult. There were things that were too difficult for me to do." Some of us we go through that because there are certain things we did not do. So now I'm bringing us some of the reasons why I think that some of these businesses fail. One of the reasons is lack of inconclusive market research. So you business research. So you go to do a research on your business and you do not do a conclusive research. You did an inconclusive research. You know some informations, you don't know some informations. Now, when you start that business and you're faced with a problem that has to do with the inconclusive part of your research, what do? You cannot continue because you don't have business about that problem. You cannot handle that problem. So you don't have solution for a problem that has arisen that you don't know about it. You did research about your competitors, but you do not carry that research all through. You ended halfway. Now you are faced with a problem that maybe your competitors have faced that problem and handle it, but you are not able to handle it. What will you do? You will give up, and that's one step to the failure of your business. Another thing is lack of capital. Most of us, what we don't understand, that every business needs a startup capital and a running capital. This is what we don't have. We don't know. A startup capital is the money you will need to start up your business with it. But you need a running capital, money that you be using for your day-to-day running of that business before you even start generating profit. Every business, when you're starting a business, is a constant pour of money in that business because you want it to grow. So most people just have their startup capital, they forget about their run-up capital. And something happens, you need money to handle a situation very fast, and you don't have that money. You're stuck. You are stuck at that level and you don't know what to do. Now there's a problem, you cannot move forward. What do? The only thing is to give up on that business. So you give up already the money you have put inside because you don't have money to continue. So when you have a business, what I would advise you is, if you have a startup capital, divide it into two and start slowly. I came across a lady who wanted to start a spa. She went in the spa, she put aside for the barbing, the hair braiding, the manicure, the pedicure, the sauna, all of that. It is too heavy for one person to carry unless you have partners. Start with maybe where to braid your hair, where to back hair, a manicure and pedicure. When the business starts generating money, you put a sauna, you put an embalm group. That's something she called where you go and get your massage or something. Yes, you want to grow in that business. So start with what you can afford right now, and then you gradually grow into your vision of how you wanted that business to be. What I can afford, my vision, so that you are not going to be short of money in the course of your business growth. It is very, very important. Now, the political instabilities in many countries, especially African countries, or have political instability, which help or which contribute to most business failing, because you might start in a business where it's politically unstable. Many people, you don't have customers, you don't have clients, you don't have, there are no ways in which you can look for extra money to put in your business. That's one of them. Listen, cash flow. Now, cash flow is the amount of money that is running in the business. When I talk about cash flow, I want us to understand something. People don't distinguish their business money from their personal lives. You start a business and you keep going into the business money and moving money to do your personal things. That business is a legal entity. It stands on its own. When you register that business, you give it a name. So that business is supposed to pay you. So when you're starting a business, I need you to put yourself on a salary, even though you're going to fail. The lack of cash flow. That means the little profit you have in your business, instead of plowing it back, when I mean plow back, is instead of putting it back into the business, reinvesting it in your business, you take it and say, "Oh, my business, I made profit. Oh, I made profit." And then you go and squander it, or you go and use it for something else. That business does not have a cash flow system. It does not have a system where money is coming back into it. How do you want to grow? You are either bound to keep going down and eventual closure. So create a system in which the profit you get from your business, you reinvest it in that business. You reinvest it into something to give it a system of cash flow, which will generate more money and more money and more money for you to be able to grow. When you do it that way, you will see yourself growing rather than falling. You will see that it will help you not to close up like other companies. I'm urging someone. This is knowledge which is important and people don't know. So the system of cash flow is going to help you. Now, another reasons why businesses don't strive or don't grow in certain countries is unfavorable government policies. Government policies have to do with government regulation, taxation, registration, and all of that. In some countries, the taxes are so high that when you start a business and just the taxes take all the money that you have to be reinvesting in the business, and it makes it difficult for young businesses, for small businesses to even breathe the air of life. So we should understand that in the country where you are in and you want to invest, know about the tax system and how you can manage the tax system to your favor. Inadequate business management. When I was talking about how to grow your business, I spoke about choosing the right people for the business. If you take someone who does not have knowledge of your business, who does not know how to run the business you will not have enough management for your business. You have mismanagement. And when there's a mismanagement, there's bounds or there's room for many failures. There's room for many things to go wrong. And when you start having mismanagement in your business, guess what? You are looking at the door of closing your doors. You are looking at ways to end that business. So that is one of the reasons, one of the reasons why most business close. Lack of inadequate management, poor marketing strategies. Yes, I have a good business. I have a good product, but I don't have a good marketing strategy to push my business. I don't have no social media platforms. I don't have anywhere I showcase my business. Even by word of mouth, I don't tell people about my business. How do you want to sustain yourself in the market? How do you want to even see the light of days? So, people, this is some of the reasons why your business will close. Lack of planning. When I was talking on how to start a business, I said make a business plan. You are not going to survive in the market. In that same market you're going to, even if you're selling the clothes, you don't have a plan how you acquire your clothes, how you get your clothes. Lack of planning. When I was talking about my how to start a business, I said you need to make your plan, your business plan. How do you want to survive in a business without a plan? Even if you have a business, a good business idea, and you don't have a plan, a strategy on how to execute it, you are going to fail. The lack of business knowledge. Most of us will just wake up and hear about a business that somebody is doing and is fruitful and is striving. You don't have the knowledge to do this business, you just dive into it. Go and study about that business. Go and research about that business. Have knowledge about the business before you jump into it. They say if you rush into something, you will rush out of it. That's what most of us are doing. You hear your friend is just doing a business. Oh, my friend is doing this business, they are striving. You just jump into it. It's not what you like. You don't have no calling for it. You don't have no love for it. You don't have no excitement about that business. But because somebody is doing that, you know that it's working for them. You just jump into it. In less than no time, you become fed up of the business, and then you give up. So some of us, some businesses they just fail because people jump into it without having any knowledge of what they are jumping into it. They don't know how much work that person is putting into that business to get to where they are. They don't know how much commitment it takes to grow that business. They don't know how much resources, how much money this person had to invest. You just went into the business. You don't even ask your friend that how much did you spend for this business? How much did you spend to do this business? You just got up, decide to go into it, no knowledge, nothing, no inquiries. So, my dear people, all of these that I have listed are some of the reasons why most of us are not thriving or we are not succeeding in the businesses we are doing, or why most of the business we start or never go further, they only fail. So before you start a business, please go back, sit at your own time, go through the list of these things that I have enumerated, and ask yourself if you are accomplishing any of them before you get into a business, so that you will endeavor and try and look and avoid the mistakes that are going to cause you to fail. So if this favors you, if this topic is the kind of content you please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and stay blessed.